got there, and I was totally blindsided when it happened, because every indication from her was that I was going out the next day. Okay. The other thing is that they're actually considering the dispute over wages to be a terminable offense. It's not a terminable offense. It's actually a protected offense. To bring it up, I am protected to bring it up by the law. Okay? Had he had not wanted me to go back, he could have simply put no. And I would have been done. He could have, had he not wanted to hire me, he could have turned me away when I got there the first day. He'd done it multiple times with other people. So,
prior to being let go by Duke Services, do you remember mentioning to Mr. Duke or Tammy or Courtney or anybody at Labor Finders that you're going to talk to the state, you're going to file a wage claim, that you're going to come to the Labor Commission, anything of that nature?
I talked to Tammy about that. I didn't say I was going to, because at that time I wasn't exactly sure. I said I think this is retaliation, and that this could be an issue for the Labor Commission. I told that to her before she called the Human Resources people, and then I called the Labor Commission. And they told me, yeah, it does.
That conversation took place after you were let go.
Before I was let go. Before she called Human Resources.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, to me,
I don't remember that. I remember talking about it, but I remember him telling me, okay, this is how it happened. That morning, and he called me up, and I didn't know about the half hour, because I hadn't discussed with Courtney. I go in and open up, and Courtney was there in the afternoon, so I don't pay people half the time. And then he told me about the half hour, so I call up Courtney, and I go, what is going on? You know, with this half hour thing. And Courtney and I happened to look down at the ticket, and I seen it was 7 on there, but I looked at his check and it was 7.5 hours. So I thought, well, she already paid him the half hour, you know? So she took it upon herself to go in and pay Rex what she figured he was owed, and then she told him, if you're not going to start at 8 or whatever the discussion they had. And then he told me, and I was like, oh, okay. And I talked to Jason, and I said, you know, our thing is somebody's being cheated something, we want to know what's going on, okay? That's all the conversation was. Jason said, no, Tammy. He said he would come in early one day. I figured everything was fine, work late, you know what I mean? And then he started telling me some of the things that was going on between them. And that's how it all, in thingy, and because of past history, I contacted Human Resources because, you know, there's been things that Rex has, you know, been unhappy with, or vice versa, whatever the case may be. Then that's how it all happened. I get really careful because I like to make sure that I'm doing my job right, and Courtney's doing hers, and keeping him happy, or whoever it may be at the same time. That was just a procedure, and that's the way it went.
So we feel that he wasn't let go because he said something about the half hour, because we gave him a ticket to go to work the next day. Mm-hmm. You know, we were going to put him to work. The issue that we have, and you can see this is his profile, the comments that were, he's come and he's threatened our driver, he's called and harassed Tammy on the phone, previous incidents. So anytime that he gets upset that something's not going his way, whether he doesn't think he deserves $9 an hour on this job, he comes in and he throws a fit and he yells and he threatens people. That's why he was let go from our office.
Okay.
He did not threaten anybody at this time,
no.
But he wasn't nice either.
Okay.
Or professional. That's what that.
Nice or professional the day that I spoke with you about this?
Yes. I'm talking about the next day.
I wasn't nice or professional the next day.
Okay, I have no further questions. I'll review the information that's been submitted, the information that's been put on the record today, and issue an order hopefully within 10 days' time and get that out to all the parties. Is there anything else that anyone would like to add as it relates to the retaliation allegations?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Just that this is what we call pretext. And there's no coincidence that it all occurred on the same day within a few hours of its
These
each
go back
incident.
They didn't happen
to
on the same
January
day.
of the previous year,
January of the previous year.
2016.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Duke, for your time and participating by phone today. I'll, again, get the order out, hopefully within 10 days' time, if not less.
Thank
Okay,
you,
thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, one and all.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Rex.